Hey guys, my name is Linda and I'm super happy to share the next 60 minutes with you. This class will be about grounding and at the same time empowerment. So, while these times are very uncertain, a little bit of chaos, we all don't really know what's going to happen in the future. So we tend to be a lot in our head. Maybe we feel like anxiety, loneliness, fear. So grounding is very necessary at the moment to come back, slow down and find that place of security. And at the same time, empowerment is super important too, because it gives us this kind of inside motivation to keep going, to have confidence, to have courage, and to have faith. So we will combine these two together. And as I can't adjust you, I really invite you to listen to your body, tune in, and just see what feels good for you. So if you need a break, take a break. If you need to do any adjustments, just find your own expression of the postures and what feels good for you. Last but not least, you need a block. If you don't have a block, just take like a big book or something, and you need a cushion. So something similar to this. If you don't have a meditation cushion, that's perfectly fine. Just take like your normal cushion or a folded blanket or whatever is handy for you. And when you're ready, you can slowly find your comfortable seat, hips a little bit higher than your knees. And then slowly close down your eyes. Observe your natural breath, the in and outflowing of the air. In through the nose, out through the nose. And just observe whatever is coming up, any thoughts, any emotions. Just imagine there are clouds on the sky, and you acknowledge them without judging. And then let them go. And whenever you feel yourself caught up in one of these thoughts or emotions, just gently remind yourself to come back to the present moment. Come back to your breath. Inhaling through the nose, lengthening the spine. Exhaling, letting the sitting bones melt a little bit deeper into the ground. we slowly start to deepening the breath. So deep inhale and exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Long, deep breathing. Take a deep breath through the nose, inhaling. Release through the mouth with a sigh. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale. Let go of everything that's not serving you. 2 more times. Inhale. Release. One last time. We will keep going with our pranayama, so our breathing exercise. You can keep your eyes closed and place one or both hands on your belly. And for a second, just observe your natural breath. And as we're going to do belly breathing, with the inhalation, we inhale into our belly, let the belly rise and fill up with air. Exhale, let the belly drop. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, fill the belly with all the fresh air. Exhale, let the belly fall. And just keep going in your own rhythm and pace. Keep going. Belly breathing is perfect to calm our nervous system. So, especially if you feel anxious or stressed, take a few deep breaths into your belly to calm yourself down. 2 more breaths. Inhale into the belly. Exhale, release. Inhale. Let the belly rise. And release. And slowly release your hands to the knees. Gently open your eyes. So we will start to warm up our body a little bit. So we will start to circle our neck. So drop your right ear to your right shoulder And then chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, head to the back. Be very mindful, don't put too much pressure on your neck. And then swap the direction. One last round. And then come back to center. We will continue with our shoulders. So pull your shoulders towards your ears and then draw big circles to the front and back. Front, up, back, down. Feel how everything is waking up. And then change the direction. One last circle and release. Shake your shoulders a little bit and then bring your right arm in front of you and pull with the left arm. So shoulders away from the ears, and then with each inhalation you feel like you're lengthening your spine, and then exhale, pull the arm a little bit more to the left. One last deep breath before we release. Come on to the other side. So left arm in front of you. Pull the arm to the right. Again, relax your shoulders. Inhalation, lengthening the spine. Exhalation, pull the arm a little bit more to the right. One last breath here. And then slowly release. Bring your arms above your head. Inhale and then exhale, twist to the left. Right arm goes in front, left arm goes to the back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the other side. Just keep going in your own pace. Two more times on each side. And then come back to center, arms above the head. Release the right arm to the side and pull the left arm over, opening the left rib cage. Inhalation, lengthening. Exhalation, going a little bit deeper. Really try to bring the breath into your left rib cage to create space. And slowly release to the other side. Left arm to the side and then bend over. Inhale, lengthening the right arm. Exhale, and a little bit deeper. Breathe into that right rib cage. And then slowly come back to center, arms above the head, and start circling your wrists. Bring the arms to the sides, to the front. Change the direction. And then come into stillness. Right hand is facing up, and then you pull your fingers towards your body. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Come to the other side. Gently release. Place your bolster next to your mat. And then we move into your tabletop. So hands are shoulder distance apart and the knees are hip distance apart. And you really want to spread your fingers here and push through your fingers and your shoulders. Belly button towards the spine to support a straight back. And then with the next inhalation, we let the belly drop to the ground and open up our chest. Exhale, belly button towards the spine and round the back. Relax the neck. Inhale, belly drops, heart opens. Exhalation, round your back. 4 more times in your own rhythm. And when you're ready, you can just come into kind of a free flow and just see where your body takes you. So you might want to rock to the front and back, maybe to the side. Just see what feels good for you. Feel the grounding through your fingers. And slowly come into stillness. Bring your feet together and the knees to the outer edges of your mat. And then slowly push yourself back, sitting bones towards your feet. And then walk your hands to the front.
into Balasana, child's pose. Knowing that this is the position you can always come back to if you feel like you need a rest. Two deep breaths here. And then slowly start to engage your arms and push yourself back into tabletop. Tuck your toes. Press through your fingers and then slowly lean a little bit back and bring your sitting bones towards the ceiling into our first downward facing dog. So you really want to push through your fingers and shoulders, creating a nice straight line between your wrists, shoulders and hips. So you might need to bend your knees a little bit for that, and that's perfectly fine. Shoulders away from the ears. Relax your neck. You might want to pedal your feet a little bit. And then slowly come back to stillness. Raise the right foot to the sky. Open your hip. Bend your knee. And draw circles with your knee. Change the direction. And stop at the top. You might want to stay here. You might want to drop your heel a little bit more towards the ground, or if that feels good for you today, you can release the foot to the ground and come into your wide thing. Just see what feels good for you. Slowly come back into downward facing dog. And we do the other side. So left leg to the sky. Open your hip. Bend your knee. And draw big circles. Change the direction. And then stop at the top and find your own expression here. Don't forget to breathe. And then gently come back into downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Maybe you want to give me some yes and no to release the tension from your neck. And then gently bend your knees and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes last. Shake a little bit before we come into our sun salutation A. So we will start into mountain pose. So bring your big toes together and the heels slightly apart. If that feels a little bit unstable today, just widen your stand a little bit. So feel that rooting through your feet. And then tuck your tailbone a little bit, belly button towards the spine.
Relax your shoulders, palms of the hand facing to the front. And with the next inhale, rise the arms above the head. Exhale, fold forward from the hips, straight spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back into plank. Lower your knees to the ground. Shift your weight a little bit to the front and then slowly lower yourself down. Knees stay close to the body and then push yourself up into upward facing dog. Push through your hands and shoulders here and engage your core to support the lower back. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Long straight spine, ears away from the shoulders. And then slowly walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down. And then inhale, come up with a straight spine. Exhale, release your arms to the sides. Back to mountain pose. So we will do that a little bit faster now. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back into high plank and then lower down, either like this or with the knees on the ground. Push up into upward facing dog. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Stay here, breathe deeply. And then step or walk back to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up, straight spine. Exhale, release your hands. Nice. One last time. So find your variations and what feels good for you. Feel the grounding through the feet. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower yourself down. Push up into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then slowly release your knees to the ground. Open your knees to the side. Push back and down into child's pose. Rest your forehead on the ground. Gently start to engage your arms. Push back, up and into downward facing dog again. And then step or jump back to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the arms. Okay, now we come into our little flow and we will do it once on each side. So we start with mountain pose again. So inhale, arms up, exhale, lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, step or jump back into chaturanga, lower yourself down, elbows close to the body. Inhale, push up, upward facing dog, engage your core here. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises to the sky. Exhale, foot in between your hands. And now here, I want you to find a very solid base and both hips pointing towards the front. So you might want to widen your stand a little bit. And from this routine, we rise up into warrior one. So really feel this rooting through your feet, and then at the same time belly button towards the spine and engage the whole body and feel this posture of the warrior one. And then with the next inhalation, we open up to the side. The back foot is parallel to the edge of the mat, and the front foot points towards the front, like the tippy toes. So you want the knee and the toes pointing to the front, and the back foot is parallel. Open your hips without sacrificing the knee alignment, and then look to the front over your middle finger. Again, feel that rooting. And if that feels accessible for you today, you can lower yourself down. Take the right arm underneath your right leg and then find a bind. Maybe you just want to stay here. Maybe find your bind. Whatever feels good for you today. And don't forget to breathe here. 2 more deep breaths. Before we gently come back to warrior 2, back to warrior 1. And then slowly bring your arms in front of you into prayer position, and then shift your weight to the right foot and push yourself up into warrior 3. Make sure you really push through the right foot and the left leg is engaged too. Imagine you push against the wall and your hips are at the same level. And then gently come up. Keep the left leg off the floor. And then we come into tree pose. So you might want to place the left foot on the ground and on your ankle. Maybe if it's good for you to place it on your calf. Or maybe you want to grab your foot, place it on the inside of your thigh. Make sure the hips are leveled. Press through the right foot. And find your own stillness and balance. Maybe you want to focus on a point in front of you that is not moving.
then slowly release the leg. And open up to the sides like a 5-pointed star. Make sure your feet point in the same direction as your knees. We inhale, lengthening. Exhale, lower down into our goddess pose. Make sure the heels are under your knees, knees in the same directions as your feet. And then imagine a weight is kind of pulling you down here. And then inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down into your goddess. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Start to bounce here a little bit. Feel this rooting of your feet. And then slowly rise up. And come back to the top of your mat. And we will do the other side. So find your solid mountain pose. Close your eyes for a second. Feel this rooting of your feet. Gently open your eyes. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down. Step or jump back into high plank. And lower through your vinyasa. Push up into upward facing dog. And back, downward facing dog. Rise the right leg to the sky. Exhale. Bring your foot between your hands. Again, find a solid stand here. You might want to widen the stand so your hips are pointing forward. And from here, rise up into Warrior One. Engage your core. Relax the shoulders. And then slowly open to the side and into Warrior Two. So front foot points towards the front. Back foot is parallel to the edge of your mat. Root through your feet. Tuck your tailbone a little bit, engage the core. So belly button towards the spine. Look over your left arm. And now again, find your own expression. So you might want to lower down, place your elbow on your left leg. Maybe you want to come a little bit more down, or if that feels good for you today, find your bind, open the shoulder and the heart space. Just see what feels good for you. One last deep inhale and exhale. And then gently come back into Warrior Two. And then back into Warrior One. Hands into prayer position. Front of your heart, and then shift your weight on the left leg. Push yourself up. Warrior Three. Press through the right leg. Imagine you press against the wall and push through your left leg into the ground. Make sure you don't roll the hips open. And then slowly come up And find your tree pose. Breathe here. Find your own stability. Just imagine a tree and needs strong roots to grow taller and stronger. And so do we. And then gently release your leg. And again, open to the side into our 5-pointed star. Knees to the same direction, point to the same direction as your feet. And then inhale, lengthening. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Stay here. Feel this pulling force, pulling you a little bit more down. And then bounce here a little bit. And then slowly come up and back to the front of your mat into your mountain pose. And we will slowly make our way down to the mat. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back into high plank. And we will stay here. So make sure belly button towards the spine to support the lower back. And then right knee goes towards the right elbow and back. Left knee, left elbow. Right knee, right elbow. Left knee, left elbow. 2 more times. Left knee and elbow. Right, left. And slowly release your knees to the ground. Sit back on your heels and back on your sitting bones. Feet in front of you. And then we come into our boat pose. So we will kind of lean back, straight spine, and then lift our legs and flex your feet. And then we just stay here for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here and start pumping with your arms a little bit. Keep your spine straight. And start to draw circles with your arms. Just go a little bit while here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Arms above the head. And then to the right. Back up. To the left. Back up. To the right. Back up. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And stay here, 5 more seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Well done. So, straighten your legs in front of you. Flex your feet towards your body. And find the grounding through your sitting bones here. Straight spine. And then inhale, arms above the head. Exhale, release the arms in front of you. And then slowly walk your hands towards your feet. But keep the back straight. So if you stop here, perfectly fine. If you can go a little bit further, just remain a straight back. Relax your neck and breathe here. So inhale, imagine you lengthening the spine. Exhale, come a little bit more down. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, come a little deeper. And then slowly come back, arms above the head, and then sweep the arms a little bit behind you, fingers pointing towards your toes, and then inhale, push your hips towards the ceiling, and then gently release the neck to the back. Exhale, come down, flex your feet, arms above the head. Release your arms and gently walk your hands towards your feet. Keep a straight back here. And support that posture, the seated forward fold, with your breath. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, lower a little bit deeper. And then slowly release, arms above the head. Sweep the arms behind you. Chin to chest. Push yourself up, and then slowly release your head to the back. And then slowly come down, and we will come into our supported butterfly. So that's when we need the block and the cushion. So place the block like this, and the cushion some kind of like this, and then so you want the cushion right at your back, and you bring the soles of the feet together, and then you gently release yourself back on the cushion. If you feel any pain or discomfort in your knees, place 2 more blankets or cushions under your knees. And then you can open up your arms to the side, opening this heart and chest space. And if this feels too open or vulnerable for you, you can place your hands on your stomach or heart, Or maybe you place a cushion on top of you. Gently close your eyes here and feel how your body is melting over your cushion. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Melt down a little deeper. There's no place to be, nothing to do. With each inhalation, bring new life force inside you. And with each exhalation, let go of any tension, any fear, any confusion. Bring in courage, love, compassion, and faith. Relax your hips, your shoulders, your jaw, the place in between your eyebrows. Imagine a bright, warm, healing light is entering your body, entering each and every cell of your body. Slowly deepen your breath. And roll to your right side. Keep your eyes closed for a bit. Support yourself with your left arm. Place your cushion and block to the side. Coming onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest and draw some circles. Massage your lower back and your spine. Change change the direction of the movement. And then come into stillness. You might want to grab your big toes with your index finger and your middle finger. Come into your happy baby. And now just find your variation. Maybe you just want to stay here. Maybe you want to rock from one side to the other. Maybe you want to elongate the legs to the sides. Just find your way. And slowly release your feet to the ground. And let your knees drop from one side to the other. To bring a gentle twist in your spine, especially the lower back. To release any leftover tension. And when you're ready, you can release your legs straight to the ground. Palms of the hand facing towards the sky. Make any last adjustments. Relax your shoulders. Let your feet drop to the sides. And slowly come into stillness for your final rest, Shavasana. To let your body integrate the beautiful benefits of the practice before. And with each exhalation, sink deeper into the ground.
Slowly deepen your breath. And if you're ready, bring some gentle movements into your feet, your fingers. Start to wiggle the toes and let the movements become bigger and bigger. You might want to stretch the arms above the head, like the first thing in the morning. And then slowly roll, bend your knees and roll to your right side into fetus position. And stay here for 3 more deep breaths. And whenever you're ready, you can gently push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Remain your eyes closed. Release your hands to the knees. And imagine a big, beautiful tree right in front of you. And the deeper you look at the tree, inside of the tree, you see and understand that this tree is made of little particles, energy, water and minerals, sunlight, air, and so are we, so are you, made of trillions of little particles, energy, minerals and sunlight, water and air. And so you realize everything is connected and everything is one. 𝕤𝕤𝕒𝕒. That's what the Lakota say. And I hope you can take this feeling with you, and especially if you feel overwhelmed or lonely in these crazy times. Come back to that feeling of interconnectedness, knowing that you're never alone. Bring your palms together in front of your heart center. honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the truth, love and light within you, for it is also within me. In sharing these, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on my first ever online 60-minute yoga class. I really hope you could take something out of it and you enjoyed it. So yeah, just let me know and I hope to see you soon. Bye!